And this time I'm remembering to hit the record button, because I didn't last time. It's on stream, don't worry, I was streaming.
Yeah. I'm not really recording, it's just too much work for me right now.
Sensors online.
Because I'm also doing
So
something
wait.
else.
Yes, thank you.
Don't wait on nuts.
All systems online.
Alright. I'm gonna go commit suicide. I'll be right back.
Be right back, yes.
I'll be right back.
BRB guys dying.
Really? I'm not out of bounds here? That's good. I'm just gonna let him-
At me.
Out of bounds.
Judge fight! Judge fight! So it seems the Canadian Expeditionary Force is actually taking a new route that I haven't quite seen yet. They're going around the D4 Ridge.
That's right, they're taking the wide outside of the map. They haven't even approached the high ground or attempted to get a visual. They're just trying to get an advantageous position.
Something like that.
They want to be in a good place and you're happy.
And Night Watch is actually pushing through the cave.
So they're
Oh,
going to
they're-
completely miss each
Yeah.
other and
They're
pretty
gonna
much
completely miss each
do
other.
what.
They're gonna swap sides. That's correct.
So
The
this drop
Expeditionary
deck.
Force is sticking together, so they're not gonna get picked off from a distance. Hopefully.
Yeah, and with
This
Night
drop
Watch,
deck for the Canadian Expeditionary Force is actually quite different from their first drop deck. Cicada, Dragon Flame, if you can believe that, Hunchback Founders, and Stalker. They
Yeah,
only.
actually, seeing the Stalker is a first for the tournament. It is the.
No,
Oh, they had a
Warhawk.
Stalker last
There
round,
was-
but
Oh, okay, gotcha.
but
but
they're the
yeah,
first team
seeing
to
the
field the Stalker.
Seeing this game, seeing the Stalker come out this game has been the heaviest so far in the tournament, is it not?
I believe that's correct.
yeah, I think we haven't seen anything heavier than that yet.
It's also good to see the Flame. I think that is the first hero mech, if I recall correctly.
I think so, yeah.
Who's on fire brand?
Oh,
they-
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of fire brands.
and there's been
right.
embers. We
Embers
used an
and
ember
fire brands,
in the
several
second and
embers.
third match.
Yeah,
Second and
remember
third game, I
correct.
should say.
I'm just biased because I have a Flame and I just like it.
You like
Well,
that flame?
this is the first flame that I've seen in months.
Really?
Feels like a
Gotcha. I was
classic
thinking about
mech.
fielding mine today, actually.
Who knows? It looks like Night Watch is sticking by the cave exit. They don't want to move. They're staying in Delta 3.
A Canadian Expeditionary Force is coming up the ramp, actually right where in the third match, Trashy's Canaries tried to flank here because beer, but because they
Yeah, but
did not
Scar's just pulling
see.
them back here. Yep, they're all regrouping and they're gonna head all the way around to the original spawn of the opposing team.
They
So we
sent-
will effectively have a swap here.
Yeah, they sent Hefe out to scout. So Hefe is in a spider or a cicada right now running around.
And unless
Can
he
you give us
really
any
looks,
info
he's
on
not
his
going to
position?
find anyone because they're all in the far valley in A3. I
Yeah,
think.
is he headed in their direction? Are
No,
they
he's
likely
not.
to have an
He's-
encounter?
No, he's staying near the ridge by the ship.
What's the rest of their team doing?
They're staying near the exit of the cave, and they're now pushing out because I guess Hefe is given the all clear.
Alright, so what's going to happen is these guys are going to be so quick in getting in behind them, even despite having to walk the Stalker, because they've been moving consistently and the other team has been waiting for recon, they're actually going to get the advantage on them. They're going to get behind them through the tunnel. It looks like they're making that move now.
Well, they're
Yeah.
not going to the tunnel quite yet. It seems that they're going to move up and then. Oh, we have
Acquired.
sighting.
Question is, did they see him first?
They-
No, we saw him. Hefe has the target sighted.
Okay, so they
and
have
they've seen
contact.
Hefe as well.
Alright, so they know at this point that they are ready to engage the enemy forces, which could happen at any moment. So we're waiting to see if that enemy team does just come right out of this hole in the cliffs, or are they going to wait and circle around the map? what's Scarcer and his guys here gonna do? The
Well,
Expeditionary Force.
They're
I always-
bunkering down in B3 in the city.
I always come out of the hole before I reach around.
Yeah.
Good
Very
advice.
true.
Good advice.
They're still sitting still. Neither team has decided to push. Both teams are playing very, very carefully here.
Yeah, it's a very conservative match. I haven't seen any fire exchanged yet that didn't
Reminds
explode
me,
in the air.
reminds me of another game I know. Fancy beer.
Team
We
Fancy
don't
Bear.
talk about that anymore, though.
We're not talking about that anymore. Flame is moving up. Mad Cat is moving up to Bravo 3.
And he gets pegged by a dual Gauss Jaeger.
Yeah, Night Watch is ready to take him out if he pushes up too close.
It seems that Night Watch certainly has the positional advantage over the Canadian Expeditionary Force at the moment. They're sort of pinned down behind some buildings right now.
It looks like Derby's the only one who has a real good vantage point to take a shot, so he's trying to fire his laser battery as much as he can while his
Jeez,
team repositions.
look at that
Actually, Final
stalker
Exam
build.
Week has broken away from the group. Final Exam Week's trying to go through the tunnel and maybe draw attention. Let's see what he does with this. Completely left the rest of that group.
Hey, Army, hop on Final Exam Week, see what he's doing.
Yep, I'm on Final Exam Week right now, and he's just sort of scouting out the tunnel.
He's at the
No
opposite
contacts.
of the tunnel.
Trying to decide if he wants to go forward or back. He's not quite sure if he wants to get that info or if 3 mechs are waiting for him
Yeah.
right around that corner.
Oh, no, Night Watch is pushing up, and they're pushing up right when Final Exam Week is overextended, so if they push in, they'll have a 3 versus 4 battle.
Looks like they're might be trying to regroup here.
Yeah, Night Watch
Oh,
is about to
here
push
comes
in.
the move. They're making that move.
Final
Looks
Exam
like,
Week is going out of the
Yeah,
tunnel
Final
right
Exam
now.
Week has received the intel, so they're communicating and they know that those targets are inbound. Their guns are ready. It looks like there's at least 3 targets on the hill there. Is their team split? We don't know.
No.
We're gonna see when they come over this hill.
Night
But
Watch
we
is
know
all...
one thing. Yep, they're
yeah, Night
all
Watch is
together
pretty
here.
close. The only thing I'm worried about is Final Exam Week is still in that tunnel.
Nope,
they
Final
push in-
Exam Week has actually regrouped with the rest of the Canadian
Oh, I see.
Expeditionary Force.
Alright then. We're running on 7 minutes.
And actually, as he was leaving the tunnel, he saw the firebrand and a cataphract. So he got some
Oh, we got
useful intel.
contact.
New
Flame and Hefe both saw each other. These teams are just so patient.
Yeah. Their firing discipline is extremely good. Refreshing to see. I mean, actually, Final Exam Week hasn't been in a position to fire his weapons the whole game, for example, so he's all close range here.
Seems Scarcer's
Stalker's
getting a
getting to
bit
open up
trigger
with the beam weapons.
itchy on the trigger figure and is actually getting pegged by that
Yeah,
dual
he got
Gauss
hit.
Jaeger in his hunch multiple times. It's already open.
Getting pegged in the hunch, it's wide open.
He did get a couple of good shots, but I wasn't quite sure what range that was. It might not have even done full damage.
Looks like Mad Cat's trying to position his flame to not take too much damage from this enemy. He appears to have him ranged. Oh, he has range on the Cicada though, and he's going to drive him off with a suppressing blast that makes perfect contact.
Hefe seems to be all over the place with his laser guidance, with his laser tracking.
They're trying to hold off that cataphract, and it's working. The cataphract center torso is open. Flame's trying to find a shot, but he gets lit up from the side by the Cicada.
See, this is interesting. Night Watch has all of their groups over in C3, but they have Hefe over holding the front line in Bravo 4 just to present a force there. So,
Yep, and that
Canadian-
force, that surprise attack just stripped the armor off of the
yeah,
flame.
he's basically working down the armor on Canadian Expeditionary Force for the rest of the group to push in once they're weak enough.
Canadian Expeditionary Force would do well to reposition right now while the enemy team's trying to formulate an attack. They need to, if they could get the upper hand by changing their position.
Yeah, because right now, Night Watch has an advantage. They could easily just push in from where
They
they're at
could.
while Hefe is distracting them.
The Hunchback is down to 1 pulse laser.
He lost
wow.
his hunch, I see.
Hefe's
Yeah.
pushing in. Hefe's being very aggressive.
This is gonna be a push that might change the game here.
Well, we have 5 minutes remaining. Not very much time left, but certainly enough time for a quick and dirty brawl.
Oh,
And
got
the flame
Goblin
gets
on
hit
that
by the
flame.
dual Gauss in the back.
That hurts.
Target
Trying to go after that
acquired.
cicada, and actually his speed
Oh,
on
flame.
his team, he's the one that needs to be chasing him. He's powerful enough to take out that medium in a couple quick blasts.
And he did get a
Fast
good
enough
shot
to
off
keep
on
up.
him, but not enough.
This dragon can move at 103, 104 kilometers per hour. This is a heavy mech that shoots like a heavy
And you thought
moves
Mad
like a
Cats were
light.
fast, right?
That's right. The dragon is a very respectable chassis. A lot of people don't like it, but I really enjoy it. They
Well, of
won.
course, the fun factor certainly
Oh,
was
we're coming
diminished
in.
when they took out collisions, so dragon bowling was no longer a thing.
They're pushed in. We've got contact now. They're pushing in. Flame seems to be.
Oh, the
goes
flame
down.
got dropped by an
Wow.
excellent shot. What a
That was
shot.
Jersey. That was great.
Came in like the Grim Reaper and dropped him. Wow. Like
Alright,
a sacked quarterback. He just didn't even see it coming. Looks like
Stalker's
Derby
out
Dawn
exposed.
is all of the Stalker is all the damage dealing potential on the team focused into one place at this point.
Yeah, and they're all converging on him.
Yep,
All
and
Night
as
Watchers
soon
are
as
about
that
to converge on
Stalker's
him.
down, we won't be able to do any damage with the expedition.
And he
That's
just
all of his
lost
damage
half
out.
of his... Yeah, he's
That's
down.
the game, boys. That Stalker's
he's down.
down. They're gonna start mopping up now. There's not really much of a chance that this
Oh, there
the
goes
final exam we
Starcer.
can pick it up, despite most of his armor being intact. He's getting some good hits.
Yeah, but his
It's a-
CT
he's
is
a pilot
already
of great
wide
skill.
open.
Yeah, he's taking too much damage to hold out on his
Whew!
own,
That...
unfortunately.
Yeah, just one more graze and he's down.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
just trying to
There
keep
he
those
goes.
shots on target
Good
under pressure,
game.
and it wasn't keeping it up.
Yeah,
He
so
lost
that's 1-1 still, isn't it?
Yep,
Yep.
it is now 1-1.
Night Watch is still in the game. They could still pull out a victory.
Means we'll be seeing a third here.
Yeah.
In minutes.
Wow, Gerzoot got 4 kills. That's pretty amazing. Gerzoot with that dual Gauss just taking everybody out.
10 minutes starting from 2031.
Very
User
scary.
left your channel.
Cart,
Much
go ahead and
scare.
let them know that they have 10 minutes and they need to switch sides. Or Katiba, or I guess Katiba already
Or
knows.
someone, you know.
Yeah, somebody.